right, Shalom Akim. All praises goes to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rachak Kodash. That's to say the name of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, and the name of His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. Double honors goes out to the apostles and elders that have taught us this truth. And much love and peace and blessings goes out to all you hopeful elect brothers that are teaching us this word of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, as well as this sincere brethren that are out there listening, newcomers to the faith, repenting, coming back to your God. So it's gonna be like an in transit in a spirit lesson, because what I want to talk about real quick, what I want to talk about is how America is quickly becoming a third world nation, because now just behind this whole pandemic situation that's been going on, the scamdemic, where they just completely shut down all businesses and everything, right? And also part of my theory as well, because the shutdown and everything led to a lot of this economic disparity that we're seeing, people going homeless, the middle class being completely eliminated, eradicated, living off welfare. See what I'm saying? Financially eradicated. People homelessness. And like I mentioned, the pandemic is doing that, but also I believe the pandemic is used to accelerate by the elites and also by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai to accelerate what was already happening. Homelessness was already trending. People were already, losing money. America, since Trump got in office, was already like $19 trillion in debt. But now we see the visual, we can see it for ourselves. Without looking at numbers, without watching videos, you can visibly see people catching hell. They wearing masks. You go to, grocery stores or so forth and stuff. People have a real paranoid look about them. When you look at them, they look fucked up in the spirit. As if they're unsure. You know what? Good for them. Fuck, because these people are wicked as hell. These are the same people that agree with T-genderism. They're either a part of the LGBTQ plus community, or they just don't really care whether they're for it. They support that shit. You know what I mean? America's been able to live so deliciously, and I mean the echelon of America, the Edomites, the so-called white people, man, starting with your elites, down from the bankers that live here, and on down to the Joe Schmo, Joe Six-Pack. They've all been able to live good, right? So it's now all the chickens are coming home to roost, like the scriptures say. Whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he reap. So America has sown destruction. As far as like the CIA and the military forces of America, they sown destruction all across the earth. And in its inception, sowed destruction to the Israelites, the so-called Native American Indians, from whom they took their land and slaughtered those people, which is our people, and as well as enslaved and brutally tormented the so-called Negroes, man. This came from West Africa to this side of the world. So for all these things, it's over, man. It's over for this place. Now they're talking about monthly stimulus check, which that's the UBI. That's universal basic income. That's all that is. That's all that is, man. People, now they're talking about your vaccine. It's going to be a yearly thing. Because all these quote-unquote Ronavirus, the Rona V, is there are all these variants that are coming out. The double mutant strain, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle strain. You know what I mean? It's like, it's ridiculous at this point. Esau is grasping at straws, man, to try to scramble and hold tight to his rulership, his dominion. Because like I said, in the very act of these Edomites how they came over here and established their rulership, they were able to have dominion over the people, to where you couldn't as a man of color, as an Israelite man, you couldn't look at Edomite in his eyes, man. They'll beat the shit out you for that. But did you know what that's called? That's called exercising authority over. So that's when the so-called white man had power. Late 1800s, early 1900s. When you were walking on a sidewalk and you see a so-called white man, white woman, their family approaching, you had to get off the sidewalk for these people. Oh shit, I'm sorry. But anyway, you had to fucking get off the sidewalk and walk for these people, man. Couldn't drink on the same water fountain as them. You know why? Because in their eyes they were so pure and so clean, so righteous, so delicate, you know. But ever since the 1960s, Esau has been on a progressive decline, and since, you know, the past few years, especially the past year, has been a sharp decline, to where this is done. It's over with this place, man. It's over, man. Because like like I mentioned, the homelessness, this place quickly becoming a third world country. Because I was watching something about, actually didn't watch it, I checked out the title of this country in Central Africa. I believe this is in Congo or around that area. How there are elite people in that country living lavish, but yet it's still a third world country. Because those top tier people, those top tier jakes in that country, they own all the resources, but yet the rest of the people live in squalor, to where they don't know where their next meal is come. They living in fucking huts. It's the same thing going on here. It's the same thing going on here, because as I look downtown in my city or the city that I live, there's homeless, there's tents set up all along the what is it, like the inner pass between the highway where there may be some grass. You got homeless Edomites out there leaving all type of trash. Man, it's bad, man. It's bad, and it's only gonna get worse. It's only gonna get worse. And yeah, will Esau be able to, you know, quote unquote, maintain a certain amount of normalcy? Yeah, because he's gonna push the chip, and the chip is gonna be able to get you access to RFID microchip implant, which is the mark of Revelation, the 13th chapter. That's gonna allow you to work and do all these things. But yet and still, America's gonna be on a decline, to where certain people in that segment that take the mark of the beast, hey, they might be able to go to a club or do this and do that, right? But it's going to be a short amount of time where they get to enjoy themselves. And then Yahweh Shem Shai is going to completely destroy America. People are going to get, men and women in this society are going to get marched out to fight in World War III. And that's not going to be a year-long war. That's not going to be a 5-year war. It's not going to be drawn out, because quickly as tensions erupt, nuclear missiles gonna fire in this place. You know, that's everything that's about to happen. But you know, look, man, these Edomites, they through, man. The Lord is bringing the counsel of the heathen to naught, as the scriptures say. You know, so that's just my passing thoughts on how America's becoming a third world country. All praise to Yahweh Shem Shai. Shalom.